Government to be controversial, wasting time over holding votes, says BNP is to work as pre-roadmap, Jamaat Amir urges, so that voting doesn't become uncertain. Former President Abdul Hamid returns home. Home advisor says not arrested as no warrant pending, attempt after proof of charges. Working people returning to capital following celebration of Eid, many leaving capital, passengers pleased with the management. Hello and welcome to the News 24 English Bulletin. This is Pinky Sanwar. Those were headlines. And now the details. BNP Senior Joint Secretary General Ruhul Kabir Rizvi has said that the interim government will be controversial if the purpose of postponing the election is aimed at providing special benefits to any political party. During a post-Eid exchanges of greetings with journalists at the Noyapaltan BNP Central Office this morning, he said that since BNP won election in December, a party is opposing it out of anger. Some advisors think that their purpose is to do the opposite of what BNP wants. At the same time, he criticized the government for not taking any action against the new corona infection in the country. Local government advisor Asif Mahmood said that the possible time for the elections has been announced. The election commission will work according to that roadmap. He said these things after inspecting various development projects in Muradnagar, Kumilla this morning. Regarding the local government elections, Asif Mahmood said that the people get most of the services through the local government which have been disrupted for a long time. There are many levels of local government. We will see how much the current government can do, and according to the government's decision, the election commission will be asked to organize the elections. Jamaat Amir Dr. Shafiqur Rahman has urged so that the roadmap for the election announced by the chief advisor not to become uncertain. To this end, the Jamaat Amir also demanded the votes of the youth and expatriates have to be ensured. He said this at the Eid reunion program in Baralekha Molvi Mazar on Monday afternoon. The Jamaat Amir also said that the expatriates will be called fighters, but it will not be accepted that the first right of citizenship will be deprived of voting. He also demanded the vote of the youth and expatriates be ensured in the elections. NCV's chief organizer for Northern Region, Sarjis Alam, said that during the election period, power is misused, black money and muscle power are used, and polling stations are occupied. That is why we want to see a level playing field. He made this comment in response to questions from journalists in Panchgarh on Monday afternoon. Chief Advisor Dr. Mohammad Yunus is leaving for the UK today on a 4-day visit. This is his first visit to Europe as the head of government. He will meet British Prime Minister Keir Starmer on Wednesday. He will meet British King Charles III on Thursday. The Foreign Ministry says that discussions on returning laundered money will be a priority during this visit. Dr. Yunus is likely to meet BNP Acting Chairman Tariq Rahman in London. In addition, Sheikh Hasina's niece and British MP Tulip Siddiqui wants to meet the head of the government. Former President Abdul Hamid has returned home. He arrived in Dhaka on a Thai Airways flight at 1:30 a.m. on Sunday without any protocol. Home Affairs Advisor Lieutenant General MD Jahangir Alam Chowdhury has claimed that Abdul Hamid was not arrested because there was no warrant against him. Responding to questions from reporters after visiting the Jatabari police station of the DMP on Monday, he said that if any crime is proven, legal action will be taken against him. On the third day of Eid, there was a huge crowd of people returning at the bus terminal and train station of the capital. Even though Eid is over, some people are mainly heading towards village homes to share the joy of Eid. On the other hand, people have started returning to Dhaka. The capital is returning to its usual form of traffic jam and noises. The city dwellers get 10 consecutive days off during Eid. As a result, they are less likely to return on the third day. The opposite is true when leaving the city. On the third day of Eid, Dhaka's two city corporations could not remove 100% of the waste from sacrificial animals. The removal work will continue for 2 more days. In several areas of the capitals, Mirpur, Mohammadpur and Old Dhaka, the waste of sacrificial animal is still lying around. As a result, locals are fed up with the stench. There are also places where no sanitization worker has visited for almost 2 months. On the third day of Eid, the preservation and sale of skin is still going on in the Lalbagh, Posta areas of the capital. The warehouses here have already stored 70,000 pieces of skins. This number may be as high as 80,000 according to the Bangladesh Hide and Skin Merchants Association. However, seasonal traders have expressed their anger over not getting a fair price even on this day. Although the Posta warehouses have a capacity to store about 1 lakh pieces of skin, about 70,000 pieces of skin have been preserved so far. However, the president of the Bangladesh Skin, Hide and Merchants Association said that this number will reach 80,000. On the third day of Eid, the National Zoo in Mirpur was crowded with visitors. Authorities say that about 1.5 lakh visitors came throughout the day. They worked around despite the intense heat. Children spent their time in excitement after seeing various animals and birds. Despite the intense heat, the rush of people of all ages was noticeable. Zoo authorities say that the rush of the visitors on the third day of Eid was about 1.5 lakh. The zoo has 3,320 animals and birds of 135 species. The Bangladesh Football Federation has tightened security measures ahead of the Asian Cup qualifier against Singapore on June 10th. A SWAT team conducted a drill at the National Stadium on Monday before the match. The army will also be under joint supervision with the Dhaka Metropolitan Police. A bomb squad, robot and dog squad will be present to detect explosives. In addition, the BFF's competition committee said spectators will be allowed to enter the stadium from 3 p.m. and all entry points will be closed at 5 p.m. And before ending the bulletin, let's recap the headlines. Government to be controversial, wasting time over holding votes, says BNP is set to work as pre-roadmap. Jamaat Amir urges so that voting doesn't become uncertain. Former President Abdul Hamid returns home. Home advisor says not arrested as no warrant pending attempt after proof of charges. Working people returning to capital following celebration of Eid, many leaving capital passengers pleased with the management. And that's all from the newsroom. Thank you for watching News 24.